Hello, everyone. So, I actually wanted to check on you and talk about caseless phones, iPhone specifically. If you buy an iPhone, and then majority of the people that would use a case, they would buy a case and use it with a case. So that would take the, the idea of the phone by being designed and use the materials specifically for the phone. So you pretty much, it doesn't matter what kind of materials your phone has if you put a case in it, because it matters what materials and quality of the case itself, because this is what it covers the phone and you're using all the time, you're touching the phone. So for this purpose, I got the 15 Pro and 15. So this one has aluminum frame and this one is titanium frame. So with the titanium frame, uh, this phone actually it works a lot better in terms of in terms of wait a second. My fan was working. So in terms of how durable is the phone is going to be, that basically the titanium is going to be the better option than aluminum, for the simple fact that if you drop the phone, the aluminum is going to bend, it's going to chip easier than titanium. And then yeah, I guess the screen itself, I'm not sure if there's going to be a difference in terms of durability, but I guess the whole integrity of the phone itself, it's going to be a little bit more durable on the 15 Pro. But you can see here, I got a 15 Pro without the case. So if you really take care of the phone itself, you just use it in the pocket and then you drop it once in a while, you're not going to see anything. I mean, you have some small scratches on the screen, but other than that, you can't notice anything. I mean, you can't see much of anything on the phone itself. And I guess if it's a Pro, 15 Pro, 16 Pro, I guess they're really durable. The back is durable. The camera glasses that have sapphire glass, so it's going to be hard to break it. And let's say if the phone drops from your pocket, that majority of the time is not going to happen nothing to the phone. So the screen, the ceramic shield is really good. It's not good at scratches, so it's going to scratch much easier than before, but it's going to be kind of like more durable than before if you drop the phone. And the 16 Pro is going to be 50% of what they say, 50% more durable than the 15 Pro. So I guess you can use that one with the case as well. But in terms of the 15 regular, because the aluminum frame, and maybe it's lighter, so when you're going to drop it, it's going to have a different impact because it's lighter weight. But I would suggest this one to use in a case. But if you don't want, if you want to feel the matte feeling of the phone itself, you can use a caseless. But the thing is about caseless phones is that you kind of using the phone how they were meant to be used, because they were designing and putting all the materials and all this together so you can buy the phone and put a case. Just put a case for $10 or $5 or $2 if you order from China. Or if you buy like an original one, like $40 or $50, is still you're paying like $800 to $1,000 or more than $1,000 for a phone, and you're just buying a cheap case. You put it on top, and put a screen protector, so you're kind of covering the screen itself. So, but I mean, of course, if you have kids or if you, throwing your phone or it falls very often from your pocket, then you have an issue. So it's better to have a case. Hopefully in the future we're going to get some phones with better durability, which kind of like it's all these companies, they want your phone to break basically, like the light bulb. When they invent the light bulb, you can make a light bulb that's going to be lightning forever, but nobody's going to buy it because you just buy it once and that's it, once in your lifetime. But if it burns, then you can buy it every couple of years. It's the same thing with the phone. So if it breaks, you change the screen, change the back, way it looks just ugly, and you upgrade for the new one for that purpose. And if you change the screen, you're gonna say, I changed the screen, it's not so water damaged, the screen is not original, or even if it's original, in your head it's already replaced, and then you can upgrade for a new one. So, the phones are still gonna break, and that's a big business behind the phones that break, because Apple fixed them, and aftermarket, there's a lot of aftermarket businesses, which is kind of good, because it gets a lot of jobs, a lot of businesses working because of Apple. So it's not only Apple that it's gaining profit from this, but some people that use Apple repairs, and they can gain some profit from this. But if you're caseless, that's really really good. I think when Joe Rogan, somebody was talking about the caseless phones, and they give an analogy of the person that let's say if you have a gun and you put it, you hold the gun into you, but when you want to use it, the gun doesn't have a case or anything. So if the gun is gonna, you can't basically, the gun is not gonna fall from your hand, because if it falls from your hand, that means you kind of like you don't have the gun anymore, and that's kind of dangerous. The gun can accidentally shoot. Or let's say if you're in a situation, somebody can grab the gun from the floor, so you kind of like you don't have an option to for your gun to be on the floor. So you got to be very careful. So the same idea is like holding the gun and not dropping it. The same idea is with holding the phone and not dropping it without the case. So if you have this mentality, if you have this idea, then you can go ahead and use no case. But if you are kind of like your phone goes everywhere and drops very often, of course you need a case, and maybe even a very good case with what they call it, with military drops, so they're not going to break it. Thank you very much. Actually, that's all that I wanted to say about the caseless phones and this idea, and talk to you in the next videos. Thank you.